change of the weather, we got maybe 2 hours before full blizzard, so we got to move fast.
It looks like it's trying to fly through a force field.
It's a huge magnetic disturbance. That's typically going to be indicative of a void.
There might be a UFO buried somewhere on the mountain and underground.
There's something under there, and it's trying its damnedest not to be found. Oh my gosh!
Hopefully this is enough to breach the tunnel.
So we're not just kicking the hornet's nest, we're just blowing the shit out of it.
Fire in the hole!
Another unique instance, when we were there, in the mining area, the GPS data in our drone became so confused that the drone actually ended up fighting itself and crash landing.
That's, no, we've had it happen hundreds of times. It's interesting that it's happening like this somewhere else.
We also were able to do some post-analysis on the GPS anomalies that actually ended up bringing down our drone.
Oh,
cool. That's very
interesting, yes.
And at first, we thought that we might just dismiss the GPS data as corrupt until we actually looked at it. And then when we actually looked at it to see if does it correlate to anything, the errant GPS data in our drone correlates to this red line and each of these yellow placements that connect the corner of Cuba up to the corner of the Bermuda Triangle.
Wow.
That's where our drone thought it was going.
Well, I mean, we've seen anomalies that were 60-something miles away,
Yes.
but this is 1,000 miles
1,000
away.
miles away.
None of our data points to Cuba.
It's disturbing to me.
Yeah.
We knew we were on the edge of the Nevada test site, and it literally seemed like what happened is that the drone had crossed some sort of barrier. It had hit something that intentionally seemed to misguide it.
And you watched it come down with your eyes?
Absolutely.
What struck me about this is that it's very clean but inaccurate data. It's not garbled.
Yeah.
My training at CIA immediately made me think that this wasn't corrupted data, it was intentionally made errant.
What would we call spoofed?
Yes. This is highly suspicious of spoofing to me, and to what end and why there.
Round one of the results of the lower meadow. Holy shnikes. Something jamming the equipment, confusing the GPS, but this time instead of Cuba, Vancouver. We're in Canada now, folks. At the exact same 62-degree angle, it spoofed the drone again from Cuba to Vancouver. So all y'all up in Vancouver, watch your heads. Our drone's coming over through a portal.
You ready?
There is a connection between the paranormal, UFOs, and the myths of ancient history. The clues are scattered across the landscape from a forbidden past, maybe even in your own backyard. There is a connection between the true nature of our reality, consciousness, and the unexplained. I'm Carl the Crusher. Let's explore the unknown. So the day begins. Pumping the septic tank. Jeff had to go get a pump all the way up in Ely, Nevada, an hour and a half away last night. Almost ran out of gas. This ain't a road, Jeff. Where are we going?
We're going to shit town.
Dude, this is bad. No, I'm just
That is good.
They're all down there filming the sunrise coming up over Mount Wilson while we come up here and pump the poop. This is how hilarious behind the scenes is, because here we are 100% behind a sunrise time lapse right there, and they're also flying a drone up over the meadow, so they're getting a bunch of B-roll while we are on poop patrol. We effectively have 25 minutes to pump as much crap as we can out of the tank, and we're probably just gonna get set up, because then we have to go get mic'd up and ready. We gotta go wrangle Jerry out of his superstar trailer down there.
Change the poopy gloves.
Yeah, and then we gotta show up on set, get mic'd up, and act like none of this happened.
What are you laughing? I'm laughing at that.
At me? Yes, it's hilarious.
Hey, this is life in the ranch
This
world.
is the way it really
You
is.
know, when you don't have city pipes and city things and consumer life, everything, you got to do a little something yourself sometimes.
Do what you gotta do.
Or if you have your friends here, team members, you ready to get shitty, P Valley?
We're gonna start off with Andy in the scene. Now, we're not gonna go, down the hill or anything like that, but it's like, we're gonna at least follow what we know is mag data that we have. With, I think, David's thrown a couple of flags in there. I don't know if we want to actively replace those flags with GPS, or whether we want to just say that those have been staked. Justin, I don't know what you think about that, but we could decide. Even if you hit unobtainium.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So yeah, but
Okay.
kind of understanding maybe the difference between soft dirt and hard pack, like to know, like, oh, we're in hard pack. So like that'll be stuff that we'll be asked.
It is the day of the big drill rig, 80-foot drill rig, going up to the site at Mount Wilson Ranch. How deep does this thing go, Jack?
It'll go over 50 feet, actually.
Over 50.
Over 50 feet.
And I see it can go angles even.
We can do any angle.
That's amazing.
Horizontal, 45, whatever we need. We can go deep. It's a good drill.
You have no idea how many people on my YouTube channel have been crawling up my back wanting you to come with a rig like this to drill up here to see what we've got going on.
I'm with it. I totally agree with your audience.
Especially this guy right here,
Yeah, let's go
Mr.
for it.
McBee.
Go deep or go home?
Yeah, go deep or go home.
That's right, sir.
No, we totally can relate to your audience on that because we want to solve this mystery. So
We do. Well, once we get in between some cuts today, we're going to have to catch you up on all the data that we've got from the Terra Exploration Group because it's pretty crazy. This is going to be so freaking awesome. None of this joking around saying, oh, we can't dig. No excuses at Mount Wilson Ranch. We're gonna get our answers. And even if the answers aren't a giant UFO or something else, that's okay. We're getting to the bottom of everything and we're having a hell of a good time along the way. Up for the big dig day. Here's what's kind of crazy. There's been so much going on that it's sort of glazed over everyone's minds a little bit that when the Terra Exploration Group came up here with their deep scan penetrating radar, they did find a giant manta ray arrowhead shaped highly ferrous metallic object down in the lower meadow that fits the dimensions of the UFO that has been told, that we have been told by the former Bigelow team, was buried underground. Between 100 to 200 feet down, there is a giant, highly ferrous object, a void. It's like a void, but it's metal. It's not water. It's either like solid gold or something crazy. Huge, shaped like an arrowhead or like a manta ray right under the lower meadow.
So what the heck is going on out here? That's all I can say. So we got good data, but it's the weirdest thing. The lower meadow, we use the EM34, and it's just an analog instrument. It just gives us a number, no pretty pictures, but it will reach 50 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet.
Okay.
So
we're reading conductivity, the conductivity of the soil.
Yeah. And we did 4 lines, okay, at each depth. But once we got down to the 100 feet, the meter would just peg. So it's hitting something very conductive.
We've never seen conductivity peg on that thing. They just went like that.
And the size, you said they had over 100 feet?
Yeah, I mean, we picked it up from 100 feet all the way down to 200 feet.
200 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this for a second, Paul, right? Essentially, we're looking at a 200-foot deep chunk of Earth. 50 feet into that chunk of Earth, you don't see anything.
Right.
And then at 100 feet, you see high conductivity that lasts all the way to 200 feet.
And so it's hitting something very conductive. But there was one, this line right here, it didn't peg. So it's like we hit an air pocket at 200 feet. And then he had a theory that it's a metallic object that's shaped like this. And the word?
The manta ray.
Whoa. Wow.
He said.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we've been told that there is a manta ray under here.
A manta ray,
exact
the shape of a manta ray, but being a craft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's really funny because I had never heard that term, but me, I've just imagined something like that, and it came to me that it looked like a manta ray going through the water.
Yeah. I mean, they even went as far as to say the one at Skinwalker Ranch was a sport model, and the one here is more like a giant manta ray. They literally said manta ray.
That piece of information and data that came out was so mind-blowing that after we were done filming, it's kind of like in shock. We all like sort of haven't even really talked about it all that much because we've been digging at the hole just trying to get to it. It's been pretty crazy. Here we go again. This is one last look at the giant pit. And we're going to probe down in this and all along this edge, and Jerry's going to be digging as much of this out all at the same time simultaneously. This is the final big dig day and the last dig day. So here is the vehicle up close. Tell me what you think it is. What era? Who would have made this? Giant tires and pipes. A lot of that other stuff, the door and everything all got buried. Here comes Mr. Jerry now. To begin the day. Andy walks up, a tractor tire? Look behind Jerry across there at the big trailer. See the big trailer? Dated it? No, but it all looks like at least like 1940s or 50s. No, just guessing.
Based on the transaction in the back. What it is exactly? Yeah, just compare it like that. It's not designed. So these are really old pieces.
Yeah.
Three rolls of that metal cable.
It does look railroad still. We are trying to identify any dates or army or anything. I'm gonna go try to find that hitch. This is what they're looking for right here. Military. Look how it's all painted green, but then it has this yellow caution paint on it. And the welding.
This does not belong with this.
No, wrong era, long shot. See the other big piece sticking out by the limb? Just on the other side of all the roots there. There you go. Is that something? Oh. Yeah. Now we know it's there.
All right, we got a scene.
Oh my God, look.
This line of caution tape pinned down follows the GPS reading of a possible tunnel system going down to the lower meadow that we're going to probe today.
FO1 common marker. Info. And color chart.
Woody, and then there's your edge right there, you see over there? And then the pit just gets smaller up toward the front. So the main drive is right here. And
Is
it's
this
right
hard pack?
under where they put that. Yeah, this is all hard pack.
Jack is back on set.
All right, so let's just do the
What's happening?
So all of this conversation we had, we want to have. Yeah. Okay. But if we're not going to be ready for another hour, let's go try and poke a hole over at our low where we think our meadow is.
That makes sense.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Just want to discuss it with Johnny on camera.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Let Johnny decide.
Down there now. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to leave you now. Dancing around. Hard. What's it called? Hard pack.
Hard pack.
Hard pack. Dancing around the whole thing. What we need to do is get in there. Can we get in there? We got to talk to Johnny and find out what Johnny says. If he's working over here.
You're going to give us an action?
I will give you an action, I promise.
No burning time around here.
We'll pick it up from the end of, all right, we've maxed it out. We've maxed it out.
You realize that we still have to pull all these pieces out.
I do.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and do this.
Let's do this and then start pulling.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to get out of here.
Yep. Can you step in here?
You bet. Jerry is officially in the bottom of the pit. We did hole number 1 and 2 over there. Or this is number 2 right here. We got water sprayed out of this one for some reason. And then we drilled up here in the driveway to try and intersect a tunnel. And we did not. Hard rock all the way down. Now we're getting ready to go down in the pit and see what's there. We've drilled 3 holes now. Hit water on hole number 2. Right next to the pit. So I think we're going to hit water. Okay, we got a bunch of falls today. Dave's going to yell at me, so I'm going to put my behind the scenes back. We had to pickaxe and shovel all down the sides to make it wide enough, but it's here. It's in the hole now. Look at that. So we're gonna go eat lunch, come back, try and punch through. There it is, 100%, folks. For all the critics and everybody who says, oh, why don't you dig? Why don't you dig? What are you waiting for? Waiting for this. Waiting for this. Now we have dig, we have dug, and now we drill. We have even dynamited up on the mountain. So all within a year and a half, here we are. We're not waiting for anything. We're not making any excuses. If you want to get on board and support us, then get on board. Go sign up for the Patreon, hit subscribe and the like button, and let's get into this tunnel system. This is that blue dirt that came out of this drill site. I plugged it with a rock. That's crazy.
If it stays soft all the way down, that's a win.
Yeah, right.
If it drops, it's a win. If it stops on something it can't get through, that's also a win.
Yeah, right.
3 ways to win. Okay.
Win.
Closure.
No bottom.
Where should we start? Where's one at? Do we go? We start over there. We had our celebration over there.
Do a celebration over there.
Then
So I think we'll start over there, but you want to end up.
Yeah.
That's a great spot. But it's smart. Yes, we should start in there.
Okay. Okay. Just right over there. Yeah. We're going to be here all day. Yeah, we're going to start where we did our celebration.
No, you're going to start over.
We're going all there.
All right, here we go. Cool.
All right, where's the
Resetting to before lunch positions. Don't forget your drill bit here too, Jack. Phew, better not. Those are expendy, right? Those cost a lot, don't they?
That looks like a good tire before they burn it.
Oh, there are several 4 tires in there that size, big ones.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
Pay dirt. Pay layer.
Yeah, pay dirt layer.
So Charlie's already been drilled.
You celebrate right here.
Epic. This is it. Okay, I gotta put my phone away because we're getting the big shot now. Trying to drill and penetrate in to the tunnel zone. See if this falls into a shaft or not.
Sounds good to me. All right. So first hole is where he's at.
Interdimensional communication commencing. Engaged. Ultra low frequency. Low 0, so it's like noise canceling. Out the circle.
It goes up.
No, this is
UAV!